What is up, guys? Welcome back to this week's Keeping It 100 with Giselle and Victor. As always, your host, Victor Ortega, right here with,
Giselle Ortega.
and we're here to keep it 100 with you guys this week. So, thank you so much for joining us. For those that, we're celebrating New Year's. Happy New Year's. For those who are
Happy
celebrating,
New Year's. And you
Three
just overlooked that I said Giselle Ortega for the
oh, for the first time ever in our show, we have Miss Giselle Ortega.
I changed my name, guys.
Yes, she changed her name. So with that, let's go ahead and
Cheers.
start a
Cheers.
cheers.
That deserves a cheers.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big accomplishment. It did take a lot. I like a lot for her to change her name. Like it was a lot of work. Like I had to go to different offices, call different people,
so
get mail. You know how slow
all
the mail
I
is.
know is that I will be Giselle Ortega for the rest of my life, no matter what happens.
Forever.
The way that what it takes to change your name, it's a lot. So
I mean,
I'm gonna be Ortega forever, like Kim Kardashian West.
I don't know. I think I read that she tried to change her name recently.
She removed it?
I think I read either today or yesterday, actually, like recently.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that apparently she was trying to change her name. But I don't know how true that is. But she has the money and the people to tell her, like, hey, could you do this for me?
And like, they'll run to the courthouse and do this and that.
You don't see Kim Kardashian in the courthouse.
Yeah, but if you are out there and you want to change your name, so the first step is go to the Social Security office, change that first.
Don't you have to call?
Then you have to. Oh yeah, the Social Security office is closed, but you have to change your social first. Then you change your license.
Right.
Then you change your bank account, and then you change everything else.
And then your passport. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot. Did you change your birth certificate too? Like,
no, I can't go to DR. I was born in DR.
I don't know. I mean, just asking, just trying to find out.
No,
there's a lot of things you need to change.
That would involve us going to DR.
That you had to change your DBPR access.
Oh yeah, my license, my real estate license.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. So.
It was worth it. I don't want to get you started.
Oh no, that's fine. But I guess I wanted to talk a little bit more this week about relationships and obviously that's what we're here to. We're here to talk relationship. Yeah. We're here to talk real estate. We're here to keep it 100 with you guys.
Keeping it 100.
But we want to know, and we've talked with different couples, that work in the industry and don't work in the industry, and we hang out with friends, and we kind of like talk and ask like what are things that the people do to kind of keep the relationship interesting, I guess. Interesting. Because not everybody keeps the relationship interesting. It gets boring, and then something falls through. Yeah. Something happens. So I guess we wanted to talk a little bit more about that this week.
Yes, definitely. Because I know we have a lot of couples who follow us, and a lot of even single people who follow us who could use this advice.
Yeah, because you got your favorite couple, your favorite real estate couple here.
Yes.
So might as well get some feedback. So let me ask you real quick. So why do you think should you keep things interesting in a relationship?
For a lot of reasons. You have to keep things interesting just to keep things spicy. Things can become monotonous in a relationship, I feel, and can become monotonous in a relationship. Like sometimes
I'm gonna find that if that's a real word.
When things become a routine, and I feel like sometimes you need to like switch it up, spice it up.
Yeah,
I think like to keep things interesting and the fire between you.
Yeah, because I think that in every relationship, there's two people that are different and like some things in common. Sometimes you have to like get out of your comfort zone and kind of like see what you like to like. For example, you never tried sushi before dating me. Like that.
Thank you for that, because I used to hate sushi, but I didn't even give it a try.
Right.
And now I'm like addicted to sushi.
Like you don't know how to try it. Like you didn't know how to like
Like
slowly
you eased me
walk.
into it.
Yeah.
Like we started with chicken teriyaki,
Rice and chicken. Like you get rice and chicken.
like little kids,
Right. Chicken nuggets.
and
you
then
know.
I've moved on to like the raw ones.
Right.
Wow.
Like spicy crab. Right. You're doing shrimp. Like you're doing all
Shrimp.
that stuff. So
I used to do shrimp. I eat shrimp.
yeah.
But now I do the spicy crab.
But you do the raw shrimp now. Like you do raw
That's
stuff.
true. That's true.
Before it had to be tempura. Before you had to do the gluten free.
Yeah, I used to be basic. I used to go in the sushi in Mikado at that and order the fried chicken sushi.
That's
It's good. It's a good one.
Yeah, but it's a good like a good sushi
start.
to start.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it teaches you because I didn't have a good experience either with sushi, and I started like that. Like I started with chicken. I started with things that I know I would like, and they can't mess up. So and then eventually I'll be like, oh, let me try this crab. Oh, this crab tastes good. Oh, let me taste this spicy crab.
Now you eat
this spicy
everything.
crab. Like, yeah, I eat everything. Whatever they want to put in a sushi roll, I'll go ahead and eat it. But yeah, no, I think that you should keep them interesting because you also, I mean, on top of whatever you said, like you don't know what you might like. You don't know what that other person might like that you know don't know or they haven't done for a long time. Like like now we like doing golf, like playing golf together. That's another thing that we enjoy and we didn't know that we enjoyed how to do. Running bikes.
Trying new things. I think trying new things in a relationship is important.
Running like
you never know.
I mean, riding the bikes, like that. We like that a lot because we get to read our book in the morning. Like it's early workout. You get the energy in the morning. You get the calorie or you burn the calories from the day or whatever, and it's just stepping out of your comfort zone, giving it a chance to new things, and
so why do you
being open?
Why do you think it's important to?
Because it's
to keep things interesting.
Because it might open you to new things. It might open you to new adventures. It might open you to try new food, to try new things, to try, I don't know, things that you've never imagined. Like, for example, I don't know. I would have never imagined I would have ended up with a Dominican. Like I would have never, ever in my life, ever in my life.
And here we are.
Imagine, and here we are. So
cheers to that. Cheers to that.
If you guys are not following us yet, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Keepin at 100, where we are going to be going live, obviously, every Thursday. And we're going to be posting stuff as well when it comes to real estate, when it comes to, Keepin at 100, things that we might do, I don't know, crazy adventures that we might get into. But just to stay in topic, I just wanted to go ahead and ask you, because this used to happen to me. And I think that when I was younger, I was in one too many relationships, I guess.
When you were little?
Younger.
Oh.
Not little. That would be weird.
I thought that's what you said.
Younger.
I'm like, okay. Little pimp.
I feel like I used to get bored.
You used to get bored?
But yeah, I used to get bored.
I could see that because you can do multiple. You can do multiple things at once. Like I've noticed him. Are you okay? I've noticed him be on his while we're working. He can listen to stuff in the background. He can do random things, and I can't. I have to concentrate on one thing at a time.
So I put in the soft music in the office.
I put this focus music. If y'all know, I know somebody knows what I'm talking about. The soft focus music.
No,
study music.
I would work
YouTube study music.
I would work with some. I don't know. What's this rock band's name?
Metallica?
No, System of a Down. I would listen to System of a Down. I would listen to some merengue. I would listen to some reggaeton. That's music that gets me concentrated to work.
No, I understand because we're very different.
Right.
I need to focus, and what you need to be
multitasking.
stimulated in different ways. So I can see why you would get bored in a
I
relationship.
don't know. Maybe I'm part of the spectrum and I need to be stimulated.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, if you think that I need to be stimulated, I think that I like to.
The way you say stimulated, it's like
Yeah, it's like it sounds like you want to be stimulated. But it's like I like feeling busy. I don't know why. Like listening to music and like maybe tune an application or making phone calls while listening to that type of music. It kind of keeps me going, like keeps me motivated.
Yeah.
But how about you? Did you used to get bored when you were younger?
Yes, I can't lie. I feel like all middle children, if you're watching us and you're playing this back, if you're a middle child, do the me emoji. Um, because I feel like we need to like be doing something all the time. So I feel like
It's a middle child.
as a middle child,
I can't relate because I'm an older child. I'm the oldest.
But I've always been into like
I was always the first one to experience things.
Mm.
First one to experience school. First one to experience high school.
That's true because you're the oldest in your mom's side and your dad's side.
Right. So I was like always the first to do things. First one to play baseball. First one to play sports. Like first one to get injured.
That makes you a leader.
First one to have a girlfriend or know what that is. Like
okay.
So it was a lot of firsts in my life.
But no, for me, I get bored easily, and you know that.
Yeah.
So I like to try out new things. I like to try out new restaurants, new places. Like I don't like to go to the same day, unless it's a great place.
She ain't lying.
Unless it's a great place that deserves a second try.
There's only very few spots that deserve a second.
Yeah.
Spot. Kabuki being one of them.
Yeah, there's a handful.
If you know about Kabuki, go ahead and give me a like. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Go ahead. Just do
if you're breathing, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
You're breathing. Take that breath.
No, but yeah, it's important to be, for me to be, be in an exciting situation that I feel like I don't know what to expect. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
Did you always knew like what that you got bored? Like did you always knew how you were, or was there a moment in time that you were like, oh, I realized I'm like this?
There was never a moment. I just
there was never a moment that you're still like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Was there a moment for you?
Yeah.
Manuel.
Bebecito, los
bebecitos. Bebecito.
Los bebecitos. A ver, saludo, mi hermano. Te quiero mucho.
Este trago es para ti, Manuel.
Esos que conocen a Manuel saben lo fiel y buen amigo que es. So, sí,
verdad.
Te dedico a ese trago. Anyways, I realized it. Yo tuve que realizar. Like, yo me di cuenta que como que like damn, why am I like this? Like I need to change. Like if I wanna be married eventually in life, I need to understand that maybe there's gonna be some times that it's not gonna be as entertaining or as wow adventurous. So there's gonna be times that it's.
So there was a moment that you realized this?
Yeah.
When?
I was probably in my late 20s already.
Late 20s?
Like past 25 probably.
But you were in a different relationship where you noticed this, or were you single?
I don't know. I think I was single, maybe in a different relationship. I don't know.
But you just noticed it like out of nowhere, like
okay, like I was noticing, like boring. I noticed, like okay, like I'm fucking this age. I'm like 25 or whatever. Like it's time to kind of like realize some things and kind of see things how they are, and not everything is perfect. It's like not everything is gonna be color de rosa all the time. So I just learned at a late age that it's okay for you to kind of get bored every once in a while, as long as you have that spark every once in a while that you can light it up again and not just be just monotone like that, which I think is the word that you meant. Monotone?
No, monotonous.
Monotonous. I can't say that word.
I know you can't.
Why can't I say it?
I don't know.
Monogamous?
Monotonous.
Monogamous. No. No. No, ya no. Monogamous.
Monotonous.
Monotonous.
Wow.
Monotonous. No, I'm not gonna try to say no more. Anyways, monotonous. You don't want to get the monotonous.
Yeah.
So this is a very, I guess, a perspective question, because everybody's gonna give me a different answer, or whoever I ask who's gonna give me a different answer.
Wow.
But what do you think are, or what are ways that you've seen people do to keep things interesting? Like, have you seen some
I've seen a
crazy
lot of
shit?
I've
Have you
seen
some
a
good shit?
lot of things in my day. Just kidding. There's a lot that you can do. One of the things I like to do myself is, I broke my nail.
Ooh.
I like to travel. So I feel like traveling gives the relationship a big spark, because it's a different destination, a different country, a different culture.
Different
You're in another country, nobody knows you. You can go crazy. It's like, it's amazing, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I love traveling. I love
It's a
going to
whole
different
new
vacation.
experience.
Like, I don't care where it is, as long as I can smell different fresh air, or a different breath of air. It doesn't have to be fresh, because sometimes we go to New York, so it's like, it doesn't have to be a fresh air.
No, that air ain't fresh.
No, and another thing that I've seen people do is, like, they go to restaurants. They like to try a new restaurant every week, or every other week, or something like that, and that's cool. Like, I like to eat. Like,
Yeah,
why not try different restaurants?
I feel like restaurants are a good one. I feel like anything that,
especially here in Florida, there's like so much food everywhere.
So one thing, restaurant. I feel like restaurants are great because there's like endless restaurants.
Right.
Traveling is great because there's like endless places to travel.
Destinations. Yeah.
Like, if you travel to the same location twice, that location better be either where you're from, your country, or
I go to Puerto Rico all the time,
or an amazing place, like an amazing place that you have to go back to.
Would you go to Central?
Like, I go back to Mexico a lot because there's so many different places in Mexico, and I just love it there.
And the hospitality is great. The food is great. Like,
everything is great.
Everything is great. But we need to keep going down in the border, south of the border.
There's so many places. Yeah. Like, I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Machu Picchu. I want to go to Costa Rica. I want to go to Colombia. I want to go to so many places.
I want to go everywhere. I want to go to Jamaica.
Chicago. Oh, Chicago.
Oh.
Chicago.
Best food.
Yes, I feel like Chicago has a great food.
Great. I'm just like,
because when we went over there, it was like nonstop great food. The tacos. They sell these tacos in the most like dirty place, but it's so good.
See the guy in the back.
You see him sweating. You see him sweating for days, but you know you about to
go in that tortilla, like, bah, close it up. Let's go. Throw it up in there, and it tastes amazing.
So good.
Not only that, what was the other one that we went? The chicken spot, Harry's. Chicken Harry's? Harold's Chicken.
If you're in Chicago, you need to check out Harold's
Chicken. The best fried chicken that I've had in Chicago. Period.
I feel like.
Period.
I mean, I don't know.
Period. Like,
it can compete with New York, but New York takes the cake.
What?
That chicken.
The fried chicken? I don't know. I haven't tried that many fried chicken places in New York, because all they have is like Kennedy Fried Chicken and Crown Fried Chicken. I have Crown here, and Kennedy is the same.
It's called John's Fried Chicken.
Oh, I don't know.
You haven't?
Is that the yellow one?
You haven't tried John's?
Is that the yellow one?
Yes.
I've seen it. They always have it like right across from the other one.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody commented.
Jamaica. It's my longtime friend, Jamaica.
Oh, nice.
Villarretiro. Like, from my same street.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think she's living out here in Florida. But let me see. I think we talked about this. It was like, what do we do to keep things interesting, like us personally?
Yeah, so we travel a lot.
Yeah, we love
Take
to travel.
notes.
Yeah.
Travel. Valentine's Day is coming, so make sure to plan something for your significant other. A nice little travel experience will be nice. A weekend getaway. I
It
feel.
doesn't have to be far either.
Because
You don't have to
we
take a
went
flight.
when we first started dating. We went to our first little trip because we weren't ready to travel, like fly together yet. So we took a little road trip together.
So she took a road trip with me.
Yes, and
Yeah,
then
she
it
took
was
a
like
gamble.
it was like a food tour slash like it was good. I liked it.
/ what?
Slash like new experiences with you.
It was a cop. We went to a comedy show.
Oh, comedy show.
That was good. It was a good trip. It was Savannah, Georgia. The haunted city of Savannah, Georgia has a lot of history, a lot of food to eat, comedy shows. What else? They had the boardwalk where you can, just walk and drink and just have a good time.
They have a lot of nice spots.
Mm-hmm.
But we like to do that. We like to travel, even if it's like a close location, and we just road trip or a weekend destination. Go on cruises together. We like to do comedy shows. We like to laugh a lot, right?
Oh, and like we recently stayed at the Lake Hotel, or the Wave Hotel.
No, Wave Hotel.
The Lake Nona Wave Hotel. So that's
we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit, and we'll give you where to find out more info or where you can see a little bit more about the hotel. So just stay tuned. Don't go away. And I guess the last thing would be an advice, because obviously we do the same thing. We talked about it. We go to restaurants. We like to travel. We work together, so we're always kind of together, and we enjoy our alone time too sometimes. So
that look.
Tell Victor where the eyes went.
What eyes? What did I do?
Oh, about the trip, about February, I think.
Oh,
about the trip. It's like, yeah, don't worry, man. I know the look. I know what that meant. Don't worry about it. We're gonna stay somewhere close by here. I don't know.
OBT.
In the stay able. In the stable. Nah, mentira. I've done that before. I've stayed here on 535.
But we haven't talked about what I've seen other couples do to keep things interesting.
Oh, that's a long subject, because there's some weird shit too that people do.
I know, but we're not gonna go into some weird shit.
But
Is that what you want to do? Go left.
No, I'm just trying to keep it 100.
Okay.
I'm just saying, in reality, there's weird shit that people do too.
I mean, this is keeping it 100. So
there's weird people that do weird shit, and they're weird together.
And that's beautiful.
That's fine.
And that's beautiful, because there's someone for everybody.
A los gustos, los
colores. I thought there was not gonna be anybody for me. But here he is.
Estamos aquí, estamos vivos. Estamos en vivo.
I'm a tough cookie, but there's people do a lot of role playing. We're gonna keep it rated R. We don't have to go.
I mean, we don't have to,
but role playing. Some people do go to those sex parties.
Yeah, swingers.
Keep it interesting. I've seen some shows on it. Some people like to.
Some people like to drink. Some people like to go to these what is it called? The breweries and stuff. You know how they just go bar hopping, or they just go to breweries. They like to smoke tobacco.
There's these dice.
There's people that like to gamble. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff that people like. There's people that like to jump out of airplanes. There's weird shit.
Yeah, no, but I mean together in a relationship. I mean, to keep it interesting.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Because let's say if it's the woman, for example, that's always planning everything, there has to come a time when the guy has to take over.
I mean, yeah.
Too. It has to be a give and take. It can't just be
I want to show you new things, and I would want you to show me new things, or things, or I would like for you to do things that we both like, And I hope that you would like to do things that we both like
Yeah.
the most.
No, I'm just saying for the women out there who are like, ah, I'm always the one that's doing everything and the guy doesn't do shit.
Mikey said he wants his rematch. De Domino.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we can't.
When are they doing? Are you guys doing a reunion this year?
Mhm.
Okay, we're in there.
I think it's September and August. I don't know. But it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. We should go for sure.
Yeah.
See, that's another
No
trip.
sé, con el flurona. Have you heard about the flurona?
Let's not start with that because then we're gonna get a tag or something on the video.
Oh yeah, they're gonna shut us down.
Right? Don't the disclaimer.
Ron
forget about
DeSantis
that.
gonna shut us down.
No, stop, because
he's not watching us. He got better things to do.
But he's in hot oil right now. Like he's yeah. So
my bad.
So let's say your younger self. What would you tell your what would you tell yourself right now? I was about to say your age, but
It's okay.
no, I didn't want to.
It's fine.
But your 35-year-old self would tell to younger yourself. Okay, you want it. So I said it.
To my younger self about being bored, or
Like about keeping things in a relationship interesting. Like what
I would
tell her?
honestly-
Would you tell her like, yo, keep doing your thing? Like
honestly, keep doing
You fine,
keep
girl.
doing your thing, girl. Whatever you're doing is working because it got you here.
talk to her right there. Talk to her right there.
Whatever got you here is working. So keep doing your thing. Fail forward.
Fail forward. If not, don't fail at all.
Fail forward. What about you?
What?
What would you tell your younger self?
To chill. I was like, dude, chill. Like, it's gonna be boring sometimes. Chill.
Oh. So what did you do in those boring times? And how boring did it get? Like,
I'll probably just like go out and do things. That I
was it
supposed to do.
it the fact that you didn't like, you weren't like spontaneous, or
that had to do, and sometimes had to do that I want to do things by myself. It was like,
that's so weird.
Yeah. I just didn't know
Haven't met
how was a
that side.
relationship. No, of course not. You never met that side because that side's no more here. Right.
Hallelujah.
I've grown.
Hallelujah.
What do you mean? I've matured as a person, as an adult. So I want to talk a lot about. We're done talking about relationships now.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Have you ever heard of the Lake Nona Medical City?
Of the Lake Nona Medical City?
Yeah. Of Lake Nona Medical City. What do you know about Lake Nona Medical City? Tell everybody. Keep it 100 with them.
So Lake Nona Medical City is the place to be. It is continuously growing, and the equity that the people that own homes there has grown so much just because there's so many new opportunities there.
I think when I got here in 2012, Lake Nona was non-existent.
No.
It was just cows and pasture. There was nothing there. There was literally nothing there. Like, you could probably buy land.
Nada.
That would be pretty much it. You couldn't buy a house. You couldn't buy nothing. Like, that was non-existent. You would not hear that in the map. When I got here, the places to live, the hot places were Hunters Creek, Dr. Phillips, Winter Garden, Windermere. Windermere was starting to grow. Like, it was just starting to grow.
Windermere is still the place.
No, Windermere, it's beautiful. I love Windermere. Like, all those places were the place to live, like the place to buy. Now Lake Nona has a veteran hospital, which is the one that I go to. They have a hotel right now. They have a boxy park. They have.
It's very techy.
Yeah, they have what is it they call the most technological city that they want to be?
Yes,
The
the
most
most
technological
technological city, the Lake Nona Wave Hotel. We stood there on the
27th
27th
of
of
December.
December. It had just 1 week open, and I was like, we need to stay there because I want to see, what it's like, so we can, tell our followers, tell our friends about it, and
Right.
our family members who travel over here to go to the parks and stuff, like, so they could stay there. And it was just amazing. My
Yeah.
favorite part was the toilet.
Yeah, no, that toilet was no joke.
It was like
It's like when you put your cheeks in the toilet seat.
every time you sit
It will
down,
be like
it
you
was
sitting
like,
down in somebody's
like
like
somebody's
it's
carrying
somebody's hands. You were like just putting your buttocks in your hands. Somebody just put you down
then
like
somebody's
this,
warm hands.
and then they go like this for you so they can warm up their hands, and they go like, "Here,
Yeah.
buddy,
It was
don't sit in the
amazing.
cold toilet seat, buddy. Here, sit in the warm seat."
Yeah, and you don't even have to put the toilet seat up. As soon as you walk in,
Whoop.
it opens up for you, and you can just like.
And then they had a remote on the side.
Yeah, everything is with a remote.
So you don't have to spend money on toilet paper.
No,
Like it was
no
very
toilet
eco-friendly.
paper. Everything is like water.
Yeah, it was very eco-friendly.
It
had
goes
a
in the
dryer
right
and everything.
places. If you hit front, rear, side, whatever.
You can adjust the pressure based off how much you can handle.
Wow.
And then it had a like a dryer too.
Oh, a dryer.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't even need a towel.
Yeah, I think
The
The
new
stay
is
itself-
the new Tesla of toilets. Honestly,
the nightly rate was worth it.
Yeah,
just for the
for
toilet.
the toilet.
Just
It
just for
didn't
the
have
toilet.
to have restaurants or bars.
No.
Just the toilet.
No, just the toilet. But at least my favorite part was the restaurant. Like it was nice. I can't say that the service could have been better, and I
I
think
feel
it was good. It was
It
good,
was- it was
but it
just
could have
a
been
week
better.
old,
But it
yeah.
was it was the first week. So even the server told us, "Hey, it's that first week. Sorry, if things are kind of like."
she apologized.
She
in
apologized. Yeah,
advance.
like, hey, if things are a little bit off, I'm sorry. We're still in our new week. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have anything to let us know so we can be better, let us know. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
But the food, not gonna lie, it left me hungry.
it did, but it was so
It was
good.
good.
Like
It was
everything
really
was
good.
so good. They
Yeah.
have these things called. The name of the hotel is Bacan, Bacan, and the appetizer that we had, it was like a corn on the cob, but it wasn't on the cob. They were called
was
like
like cut.
ribs.
It was like cut,
They were
in four
called
pieces.
Yeah, but they were so good.
And they were like put in
we
the air
had-
fryer or something.
Do you think so?
I think so,
Oh.
because that wasn't baked.
I don't know, but it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
We had steak.
You
I had steak.
I had
and
the pork chop,
I had what was it? A skirt steak or a hanger steak?
hanger steak,
I had a hanger steak,
but it
to
was
die
this
for.
big.
It was small. So if you go hungry, don't
Like,
go hungry.
This big.
Just go for the experience. Don't go hungry.
Yeah.
The drinks were really good.
was-
Mine was good. His was very different.
Mine tasted. I don't know why I do this to myself. Anything that has like flower flavor, like lavender or whatever.
Yeah.
Like normally lavender is the one that like gets me.
Is that
I don't know why I keep
lavender is
everything.
not a flavor for drinks.
Like I don't know why. I ordered lavender coffee one time. It was disgusting. I ordered a lavender what was that? An old fashioned with lavender. That was disgusting too. Like
Que lavender sabe a fabuloso.
yeah, oh my god, that's actually literally what it
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
Put a shot of fabuloso in there.
Yeah.
But it was nasty. But I put a little bit of Sprite, kind of made it better. But the experience was good.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they can change those things, about
Then
the size.
we had dessert.
The dessert was more.
It was it was a cake which I couldn't eat because I'm gluten free, but he ate it. But
Yeah,
then
that
it
cake
had
was good.
like a chocolate flower on top.
No, it was a chocolate ball,
A
and then
chocolate
inside
ball.
it had the flour. because they put the hot chocolate on top, and then
I
the
thought
ball.
inside it had the ice cream.
I don't know, but
It was a ball of chocolate
and then they
with
put the
ice
hot-
cream inside,
But did they put the hot?
and then they put like
syrup,
half syrup on top, and
and
then
it
it
melts.
melts, and then you
And
are
it
left
opens
with the
up.
chocolate with the melting
good.
chocolate on top.
Yeah.
And then you could just eat it all.
If you want to
It's
find,
so good.
like, if you want to find out more, check out our YouTube page.
Yeah.
If you're in our YouTube page, just check out the link, or not the link, the video where it says the Lake Nona Wave Hotel,
Lake Nona, we did a full review.
and we did a full review. So you
the
guys can
pool
see it.
area too.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
pool
we
area was
could
nice.
we didn't get a
Can't
chance
wait
to
for
go in
summer.
the pool, but we're definitely gonna go back. We didn't get a chance to go in the pool, but the pool is beautiful.
No, it has a restaurant in the pool area. It also has a bar in the pool, or like servers.
Yeah, it
they'll
has
come
a
to you.
bar, and then the art is very like colorful, bright. The lobby, it's called the living room. Something living room, and it's like full of art. They have upside down couches. They have like all these very artsy, like a little lounge area with games like chess and like checkers, and it's just very different.
And then in the room, you had your iPad, which controlled basically everything in the house, or not in the house, in the room itself. It was the remote control.
Yeah,
it
as
was
soon as
the
you walk in,
operator.
it said "Welcome, Gissel and Victor," and then you can control everything: the AC, the lights, the sheer curtains, the blackout curtains, everything. The TV, you could play movies with the iPad.
Yeah.
I loved it. It had the room had floor to ceiling windows, so it's like you can see the whole.
If you want to get a hold of the front desk and you don't want to call them, you can do it through the iPad. You can chat with them. You can request towels. You can request food. You can request pretty much ice, anything that you want. You do it through the iPad, basically. It's
so make sure to book your stay. Yeah,
make sure you stay
before the summer, because it's definitely worth it.
Now, I will tell you, and correct me if I'm wrong, the nightly stay is going for.
I mean, it depends, but in December, it was close to $400 a night.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure you book ahead. You gotta make sure you get those special dates.
But it is Lake Nona, so it's super close to the airport and close to everything. So it's like
you can literally walk to Boxy Park. You can walk to all the restaurants and Park Plaza. It's the name, or Park Pizza. Park Pizza. You can walk to Chroma. They have Boxy Park. You can walk to Foxtail.
Yeah.
It's very, very convenient, the location, and obviously,
when you go in, they'll charge you like $100 incidental for fees or whatever, but you can use that for the bar that they have there, or you could use that for Boxy Park because they're connected. Everything is connected.
Right.
Like
and
if you go to Chroma or another restaurant, it's all connected.
Now, one thing that I'll tell you that I don't think we talked about this on the video, but I wish, and maybe they'll do this in the future, but I wish they could do, like, let's say if I wanted a pizza from Park Plaza or Park Pizza, and I want to get it straight to the room, have it somebody deliver. Since they're already accepting the credits, why not have somebody come over and deliver? Have somebody run it.
That if you were the manager for that hotel, they would.
That would be a great idea.
It would be a great.
Why not? Why not
keep
the revenue?
I mean that's a.
Why not keep the revenue?
Because if they're not on Uber Eats, I think.
Right. What about Domino's? Domino's can deliver it, to my house. But if Park Pizza can hand deliver it too, nice and hot, it'll be a good opportunity for them. So other than that, I mean, it was a great stay. We only stayed one night, but
I mean, they had still stuff to do.
Yeah, still a lot to build. There's still a lot to build in Lake Nona. I know that they're thinking of building. I think it was.
No, I mean in the hotel itself, like they're still finishing up some stuff outside, but I think it should be done soon.
No, but not only that, I'm talking, I guess, about the surrounding areas. Where they're gonna build. Was it a 4 million square foot? I forgot how many million square feet of a town center is gonna be.
Oh, Nidiana.
¿Qué es eso? Ve a la página de YouTube para que vea que es eso. Y ya,
¿Qué
ya
es eso? El
entendí.
hotel que nos quedamos se llama Lake Nona Wave Hotel. Y le estamos dando las recomendaciones a ustedes because it was beautiful.
Ya no, está bueno para quedarse de
Así
verdad.
que go on our YouTube channel and watch the review.
And give us feedback.
And give
like,
us a thumbs up.
give us a thumbs up, give us feedback. Tell us like, hey, we
And turn
loved
on your
it.
notifications.
Or say, hey, we hated it. Like it was sucked. You should have done this better. You should do this next time. Like tell us how to be better, you know? Like we'll read
We're
it.
trying to
and
be better.
We'll
We're trying to
appreciate
be
it because we
better.
want to be better for you guys, and we want to be better for ourselves too, because we like doing this. We like talking to you
Yeah.
guys. We like traveling.
We like traveling and recording.
We
it
like
for you guys
recording,
so that
yeah.
you know like where to go.
We don't make it our full-time thing because I don't know why, but like
Because we have other things to
we have
do.
other
houses to
priorities,
sell.
right? But
families to help.
at the same time, it's like, you know, a good pastime to have.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe that'll be our future thing to do.
Right. But enough about that. I guess we can talk about rent.
Woo! What day of the week is it?
Thursday. It's always Thursday when we're doing this.
No, I'm talking about the day of the month. I'm sorry. 6
6.
days. Oh, 5 days past your rent due date.
If you haven't paid your rent yet, check it because you probably owe a lot of money and a late payment because it's already the 6th.
What if they don't get a late payment?
Well, you're in luck because most landlords will go ahead and put a late payment after the 3rd day if you don't pay your rent.
That's true.
And it starts at $50 a day.
Yeah,
it starts.
Some.
Yeah.
But no, rent.
What is the average rent you think around here?
You know what? Rent is for some people. I'm not gonna just knock rent out completely because rent is for a certain amount of people that just don't want to have the responsibility of owning and don't want to have the responsibility of like having maintenance for something.
Like for example, I think that
and somebody that moves around like
right. I was about to say like flight attendant. Like I mean I don't know how flight attendants move if they move all the time, but I'm trying to think of some job that would move a lot. You know, would want to stay renting in a place if they know that they're not gonna stay longer than a year, for example.
Yeah.
Like if I know I'm only gonna if I'm in there for an assignment for 2 years.
Just like we were talking about people get bored. Like there's people that get way more bored than us.
In a
like
house?
I'm talking about in life, period. In jobs, like they can have the same job for over a month. Like they can't commit to stuff. They can't commit to a house. They can't commit to a state. They work remotely. Like there's people who like adventure and they're not meant for the owning lifestyle. But even if you do live that lifestyle, I feel like you should have something that you own and rent it out, and have it rented out for somebody else.
You know that I feel that we're gonna get to a point in our lives that it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, me too.
That we're gonna own houses and we're gonna be living in a rented apartment or a rented like something.
Probably.
And our houses are gonna be paying for that apartment.
Probably, but I don't think I'll ever rent.
We don't know if we'll do something for a year. Like, hey, let's go here for a year.
If that's what God wants, then yes. But I'm talking about like to live that life for more than a year. I don't think.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if
like
it's
just
a
to
year,
try it
like
out.
hey, like I don't know, I don't know what turns life might take you, and it's like, oh, let's go to New York for a year.
Oh, to try it out, yeah, just to try it out.
Well, we have our houses within that is going to be paying our rent over there.
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like those are things that we're not planning on doing, but are things that we could do if things were to.
Like I'm not against it, and I know there's some people that are tied to like living in one location for the rest of your life, and I feel like the world is like you only live once. The world is so big. It's like there's so many places to experience, so many places to see, so many places to travel that
so much food to eat
that I don't think I would commit to one place, and I do see myself like eventually renting this place out or renting your house out.
I mean, my house is already
I
rented.
mean, your house is already rented, but like having both rented out and maybe having 1 year and doing and seeing how it is to live in an RV, or seeing how it is to live in another city, or seeing how it is to
just, I don't know.
try
just-
new things. I guess trying to keep it.
Yeah, like we know people that sold everything and live in a mobile, not a mobile home, but an RV. They move state to state. At least you do.
Yeah.
So who knows? Like, you know,
Yeah.
you have, when you own a property, when you own real estate, I guess it gives you that flexibility that you wouldn't have if you were renting. Because
And there's some people that are still renting because of that, because they're like, oh no, I want to stay renting until I can afford a mansion, or until I can afford my dream home.
that was me.
Or until like that's
That was me.
I
That
think
was me.
I feel like that is the worst mentality to have, because as you keep waiting, you're still paying
Houses
somebody.
will keep going up.
No. As you're waiting, you're still paying somebody else's mortgage,
Mhm.
your landlord's mortgage. He's taking that money that you're paying him to buy another house while you're waiting. And then once you get to that point that you're like, okay, I'm ready, I've saved up all this money or whatever.
Your landlord bought
Your
5 houses.
your landlord bought 5 houses. He's having them rented, and
with your money.
not only that, but the interest has probably gone up, and you're paying more. And it's like,
not only that, but the houses are appreciated. Well, prior to the pandemic, houses were appreciating 4% on average a year. Now, the last 2 years, it went up to 18%. So, you know, if you didn't buy then and you didn't take advantage of this hike in prices right now, then we don't expect that hike to happen again. But
yeah, no, I
you
put
still attempt to keep, you know, building that equity, because it's never too late.
I put a post today that said, like, for the people that are still thinking about waiting to purchase their house till the market crashes.
Yeah.
And it's like, you guys need to see it. It's on my stories. It says, like, the first one is like buying a house at $350,000 at a 2.something% interest rate. And then if the market were to crash and the $350 home goes down to 300, if the market were to crash, the interest rates are gonna go up. So that house that went down from 350 to 300, having an interest rate that's higher, you're gonna still end up paying way more
on a month.
Per month.
We had some my tío Willie tell me, you guys should go live in Chicago for 1 year.
Oh,
we'll live in Chicago for 7 months, from like April to like September, maybe. That's it.
The thing is that I cannot stand the cold.
Yeah, no, Chicago's too cold.
It like hurts my bones.
Chicago's too cold. Chicago's too cold.
We should go there for the summer.
We'll go there
for a couple months.
It's too cold.
Because we love the alleyways and
the get-togethers with the family, the barbecues, like the Cup games, like going to Wrigley Field, going to Navy Pier, going to Lake Michigan, like those things are fun.
Yeah.
But in the wintertime, you can't do none of that.
No, the wintertime is too cold. It's colder than New York up there.
It's windier than New York. So the wind chill, it feels colder than New York. But in New York, I feel like it drops. The temperature drops the same. It's just not windy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, Chicago's the windy city?
The windy city.
Oh, I confused that with Denver.
No, Denver is the mile high city.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it's up in the mountains, mile high. But anyways, going back to the rent, what do you think an average rent for, or I don't know, you know this question, or know the answer, but the average rent here in Orlando for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home?
I mean,
if you were to find one.
For a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home in Orlando, like the city of Orlando or Kissimmee?
Orlando, Kissimmee.
I mean, it depends.
Right, it depends on the area.
Because obviously, a 3-bedroom in Windermere is not going to be a 3-bedroom in Pine Hills.
Right.
So it all depends. But I have not seen anything lately below like $1,600. $1,700.
1,700. I had put
And I'm talking and I'm talking about that's the lowest, like
right.
in the lowest.
I put on average 18 to 2,000, like $1,800 to $2,000 on average. I would say if you were gonna take Orlando, Kissimmee, you know, all the areas and put like an average, I would say like $1,800 to $2,000
Yeah, it's
on
up there.
average. So that's a lot of money if you think about it. That's a lot of money for a house. And when you think about it, your landlord's probably paying
$1,200, $1,000
right. I don't know.
on their mortgage,
Like who knows?
or
Depends
less.
on
It's
when he
probably,
bought the house. You
so
know.
it's probably already paid off.
Right. Depends on when he bought the house. So he might not owe anything. He might owe a little bit on it, and that money that you're giving.
And
him
investors, don't kill us. We love you guys.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we love our
We
investors.
love to help you make money.
We don't have a problem making you money. We have no problem making you money. And I know that you guys need renters, and you're probably talking.
And we're investors ourselves, so we know. But we love to help our renters because it's like it's something new to them, and it's like
because going back to learning new things, this person that's renting might not know that they want to become a homeowner, or they could become a homeowner, or they don't know that they want to become a landlord in the future, and they might end up, buying their first property, and then they like the process. Ooh, like I'd rather have my money, secured in a real estate rather than having it in a bank account where it doesn't grow interest a year, and they might buy the second property and they're managing it, like you never know. Like there's investors out there that would never think that they would be investors in their lives. Yeah. So anything's possible.
Look at you. You went from renting to owning to being an investor in less than 2 years.
Yeah, because I heard your advice and I followed your advice and I listened to you and that's the cool thing about having a person who cares, because you obviously care about me, but besides that, you care about the type of work and quality of job you do. So I listened and paid attention, and I love
my clients who listen.
I know. I was probably the easiest client that you've ever had.
He was the best, honestly.
So would it be crazy that you think, or that that there's landlords out there that will require you a first, last, and security deposit when it comes to renting?
You said if I think it's crazy?
Yeah, if you've seen it out there, if you think it's crazy, or if you think that it's normal.
As a previous renter, if I would have applied for an apartment and they tell me I have to give in the first, last, and security deposit, I would have been like, why is that landlord so stingy? Mm-hmm. Like, wow, they can't give me a break. That's a lot of money, especially now with the rent being so high. But now that I see it from a different perspective, and I've seen how some landlords get burned, I think it's very necessary.
Yeah, there's some bad tenants out there.
There's a lot of bad tenants out there.
There's tenants that don't pay. I had that experience. Yeah. I didn't get paid. I had to evict them.
And then there's a lot of tenants that use the COVID excuse to I
had tenants burn part of my house. Yeah. Not down, but they burned a little bit when they were supposed to be doing stuff.
Yeah.
When they were told plenty of times not to do something.
Yeah.
And they continue to do it.
Yeah.
So there's bad experiences. You need to know how to vet your tenants. And I learned that real quick right then and there.
Yeah. So before I used to have a different mentality on it, but now that I've seen my clients get burned time after time,
it's okay to ask for last month, first month.
It's okay to ask for first, last month, and security deposit, and you're gonna definitely don't let that deter you from putting that out there, because you're gonna find somebody who's serious and they're gonna do it.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the person you want renting your house. The person who's willing to kind of pay whatever you're asking for and commit to putting the money in, because they understand that the security deposit is not for the landlord. Mm-hmm. Not the last month's not for the landlord. They're supposed to give you that back at the end of the tenancy, or the contract's over.
Yeah.
But it gives the landlord the headspace that if this person were to make a hole in my wall, if this person were to break my AC, if this person were to, I don't know, break some tile, break some carpet, break some windows for whatever reason, whatever it may be, then they're secure with that money, regardless if their house is paid off or they're getting all that revenue in every month. It gives them that security that if anything happens, then they have that they can back themselves with. And that's the flexibility that you don't have when renting.
Yeah.
You don't have that. You can't rent another room while you're renting. Unless your contract states it.
And you know what's the crazy part? I feel like, because going back to the mentality that I had before I purchased my house, there's so many people that put off purchasing their house because they think it's so freaking hard to do.
Yeah.
And it's it's not that hard.
It's intimidating.
If you have if you have good people on your side, like good realtors on your side.
Yeah, but it's intimidating still. It's intimidating because it's a big purchase.
It's intimidating because I was intimidated, but I didn't know who I was working with at the time.
It's a big loan.
Change. It's not that it's a big loan. It's a big change.
Yeah, but it's a commitment though. Like some people
you're committing to your landlord. Your landlord.
But 1 year versus 30. People think like that though. You might not. You might say whatever. But people think like that. It's like, why would I want to commit to a 30-year mortgage?
But you can sell it.
But people don't know. People don't think like that.
That's what I'm saying.
People think that they're gonna live there forever, 30 years. Oh my God, I gotta live there. If I don't live there, then oh my God.
There's a lot of misinformation, I guess.
You can sell your property later on and buy another one.
For more.
And buy another one. And continue with whatever mortgage payment, because obviously whatever proceeds you make from one sale, you will apply it as a down payment to the other one. So your mortgage payment every month would probably stay the same with probably a bigger house. But you don't know that because you don't want to call us to figure it out. Like we're here to try to figure it out.
It's not that they don't want to call us to figure it out. It's because it's a change, and everybody gets scared when it comes to change, and everybody gets scared when it comes to getting out of your comfort, and me included. Like I was used to renting. I used to call the property manager, like, "Hey, my toilet is clogged."
Like it's your best friend.
Can you fix it? And then even just thinking about like owning a house, and just thinking that I had to fix the toilet myself because I was a single mom at the time. I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep renting so they could fix my toilet."
How many times your toilet has broken?
Never, like ever.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like stupid shit that you
think. It's dumb, but it's like things that you actually think about. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to mow the lawn. Oh no.
I pay my guy $25 to mow the lawn, and he comes maybe every 2 months now that it's not raining as much. But when he's raining a lot, probably comes once or twice a month. But it's like
it's
stuff like that. It's a mind game.
It's dumb little things that add up. That even like
I'm gonna say something problematic, or what is it, controversial right now. Poverty is a mindset. Poverty is a mindset. Because what we're talking about right now, renting versus owning, and I'm talking about the people who would love to own one day and think that they can't. I'm not talking about the ones that want to stay renting. I'm talking about the ones that would love to own one day and they think they can't because they don't know how to, or because they disqualify themselves. Like,
I feel like that's what it is. People disqualify themselves. It's a human thing to do. You disqualify yourself.
When you're interviewing for that big job,
in anything,
you doubt yourself sometimes. And it's like you disqualify yourself. Oh, I'm not gonna apply for that job. I know they're not gonna call me. Oh, no, I'm not gonna apply for that house. I know I'm not gonna qualify for it. Or no, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna start that business because it's not gonna be productive. It's not gonna be successful. Or no, I'm not gonna get out of my comfort zone, period, because I'm comfortable here.
Yeah. So
because whatever is outside of there might hurt me, or might make me suffer, or might make me fall, or it might make me weak.
Yeah.
But they don't know it might make them better. and they don't know that if they fall, they'll learn something, and then it won't happen
Yes, this
again.
became like a whole motivational like
I think it's a
video.
drink, so it's almost over.
But no, it's true. It's true because it's like we limit ourselves to a lot of things because we don't know. When you don't know better, you can't do better, and you can't imagine yourself in something sometimes when you haven't experienced it.
Right.
So it's like I can understand it,
and I kind of
like,
go.
I want to like,
and I want and I guess I'll say this quote from Jordan Belfort, which if you're watching Jordan, I'm a big fan. I know he's watching probably some way. The only thing stopping you from you achieving your goals is the bullshit story that you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it.
I love that one.
That's the
I
best
have one.
ever.
I have one for you guys too.
And it's true.
Growth and comfort do not coexist.
I was gonna do the Triple H.
Ooh, wow. No, it's true. But no, guys, I feel like everything is mindset. Everything is mindset. If you guys if you guys are open to the possibilities that are out there for you to become homeowners, you'll take that step to become a homeowner.
So let's say I could become a homeowner, but I decide to just keep my doubts to myself and I stay renting, right? I'm paying $2,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, somewhere around here, close by. How much is that a year? How much would that be in equity if you were to be the owner of your own home and pay the same amount that you pay in rent for your mortgage?
Wait, say that again. Because I need to pull out my calculator.
So if you're renting for $2,000 a month for a whole year, how much that would have been if the house was yours in equity?
$24,000.
That's $24,000 that you could have paid your own house and not your landlord's, which probably your landlord's making some cake out of that. Now let's just say let's show them. I don't know if that'll show, but $24,000. That's in 1 year. Now let's say you're living there for 5 years because you like the area, you like the school district, and you don't want to move around.
Show this to them.
You don't want to move around, and mind you, this is us assuming that the landlord is not going to raise your rent every year.
We're not even counting the raise of the rent.
Right, we're not counting there. Let's just say he kept it for $2,000 for 5 years, which we all know it's rare. This is how much it'll be: $120,000, guys. That's $120,000.
That's 5 years, but I know people who have been rented for 10, 20 years.
Yeah, me.
So times that by 5. So times 24,000 by 10.
Boom. That's 240,000.
That's a whole house.
Could have purchased your whole house, probably sold it and bought a bigger one or a smaller one, whatever it may be. But this is not counting, again, prices going up every year. This is not counting, what's the word I'm looking for? Inflation, because obviously we have an inflation problem right now. So this is not counting all of that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that basically you have the option to either become a homeowner yourself or to stay renting for whatever your own personal reasons are. If you're a homeowner, you have options, you have flexibility, you have equity, which is something that you will never ever have as a renter. When you're a renter, you have your I guess your commodity of not fixing anything, not cleaning anything, or cleaning. Yeah, you gotta clean your stuff, but not
for all my
stuff.
bougie girls who love
a downtown living or something,
who love somebody to come fix things for you,
we can get you handyman. There's the handyman out there.
You can still have somebody to fix something for you and still own and still save all that money.
We got a comment. I want to put it up. My friend Nomar.
Hey, hi Nomar.
We need to have you in one of these.
Cheers. I
We need
still
to
have
have
some
you.
left. I don't know about Victor. Oh,
Still
yeah,
got
you
some
do.
left. We need to have you in one of the shows one day. If you're open to it. And talk a little bit more.
Of course.
Because I know your spouse is also, she's not a realtor, but she's also in the real
the
estate
industry,
world.
right?
Yeah, so that will be a nice conversation for us to have. So you're invited. This is me officially inviting you over to come keep it 100 with us. So whenever you're available, hit me up.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, for after speaking of all of this, speaking numbers, showing them the flexibility and all that, the question is, do you think that you would have been able to pay your own mortgage, your own house, for you and your own family throughout that whole time that you would have been renting?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think that you would have been able to afford, instead of affording that on a rental?
I would have to do the math.
No, but you paid it. You already paid it.
No, I know, but I've been renting since I had Gianna. I was 21. So from 21 to
What year you became a homeowner?
from 2008 to 2016 when I became a homeowner. That's how many years? 2008?
8 years.
8 years. So for 8 years.
Wow. Well, how much you paid in rent though? Because your rent was, I'm sure, was different than 2000.
Yeah, it was.
Because rent back in the day wasn't that expensive. Like, I remember when I first got here.
It was like an average of.
When I first got here, I was paying for a 3-bedroom. The most we would pay for a 3-bedroom was $1,600, and that would be a lot back in the day for an apartment.
So 2008. It's 8 years. Times 8.
10,400. That's your down payment.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I was about to say, that doesn't sound right. How did that go from 8,000?
It's the alcohol. All right. 1,300 times 12 months times 8 years.
There you go. So that's how much you were spending in rent.
That's how much I spent in rent for 8 years. But obviously, I wouldn't have purchased a house with that, but I would have put a lot of money down
for
on my down payment. For $124,000.
Gotcha.
Like, I wouldn't have been able to purchase this house where I live at, but I would have been able to pay over half of it when I bought it.
No, and interest rates were a little higher back then, so you probably would have paid a little bit more than $1,300 for a house. Maybe a little bit more, but you could probably refinance it later on and kind of drop it down.
Yeah, I mean, I went from an FHA to a conventional.
Listen, I don't know why I was saving my VA loan for a better time, but I'm happy I bought it when I did, because right now I have over $60,000 in equity.
I got you, baby. I got you.
So if I would have kept waiting, like, Lord knows where we would have been. But moral of the story, if you want to know more about how you can possibly get out of renting and into buying, which, by the way, I want to say congratulations to Millie.
Congratulations!
We just recently got them on the contract, so estamos súper contentos por ello, porque van a tener su casita nueva.
Sí, entraron en contrato hoy. La casa va a estar lista en el verano.
Yep.
Una casa bella, con granito, con todo.
Todo, con todos los packages, con todos los powers, como dicen.
Y lo mejor es que van a ser sus propios dueños, que no le van a subir las rentas.
Yep.
Y que ya cuando ya esté lista la casa, ya van a tener equidad en la casa, seguro, porque ya pagaron por ella y no está ready.
Yep. Imagínense. Y no, we're super happy for them. Fueron referidos por una amiga de nosotros, bueno, mi ex jefa. Yo no sé si llegaste a conocer a Gissel cuando trabajaba en
Solamente por email.
Por email, right? Pero y una ex compañera de trabajo que pues confió en nosotros y no, ¿cómo es? Nos dijo, mira, ayuden a nuestro familiar y pues gracias a Dios ya estamos bajo contrato. So, nada, estamos súper contentos. Este año ha empezado súper bien, yo creo. El año pasado tuvimos como que un slow start.
Sí.
So this year we started off great. So we're happy, you know, that we started off the way we did. We asked you that, you know, we need referrals. Like our business runs off referrals. And if you guys can manage to help us out by sharing this with your friends and family members, you know, anybody that might be able to think that wants to buy a property in the next couple months and needs guidance
we'd love to help you.
We love to help you.
Or even if you're thinking about, you know,
selling.
if you already own a home or you're downgrading, you're thinking of downgrading,
you're thinking about,
you know, moving to a different location that you always wanted to live in. This is the time. This is the time to cash out and like make your dreams come true.
Right. Make your dreams come true. Cash out on that equity. Get somebody on your side that will negotiate the best price and the best terms for you. And that's the Resilient Home Group. I think that we'll fight. What is it? We'll fight hair and nails. Is it
tooth and nails?
Tooth and nails.
I think. I don't know.
For you and for your equity, so we can get you the best price and the best offer as quickly as you can. We'll buy any house in any condition if you want to. And if you're a buyer right now, interest rates are super low, so you still manage to sell your property and buy one at a good mortgage rate, you know. And not only that, but we're excited. We're excited for this year. We're excited to see how
we're excited
this year
to
comes
like out. Try new things, and you know,
we're over here keeping it 100 with you guys.
Keeping it 100. Like
we wanna continue doing.
We want to grow, YouTube. So we want to get uncomfortable.
Right. So get us uncomfortable. Ask us questions. Make us work. Make us do the work. Because I promise you, you guys will be super happy with whatever end result we give you. Because we strive to always give the best of us, and I don't think you'll get anything other than that. So, with that being said, I guess we'll call it a night for tonight. We're keeping it 100 with Gissel and Victor. This is always your host Victor
and Gissel,
and you guys have a great night.
Bye.